In my head are the years of shadows hanging by a thread. What a maze, same old cycle to the end. Move on, just move back. Sit back, never relax. Till our scream, till our scream. Don't waste but a relapse. Say me can't change that. Till our scream. Call me someone good for no one. Chasing serotonin, always on the run. It just makes me wanna scream. I'm just looking for the real love. Got me, I'm just looking for the real love. Call me someone good at heartbeat, covered up in mistakes, faded on the road. It just makes me wanna scream. I'm just looking for the real love. Got me, I'm just looking for the real love. It's the choice I make to bend and break everything. Same old cycle till the end. Move on, just move back. Sit back, never relax. Till I scream, till I scream. Don't waste but a relapse. Say me can't change that. Till I scream. Call me someone good for no one. Chasing serotonin, always on the run. It just makes me wanna scream. I'm just looking for the real love. Yeah, me, I'm just looking for the real love. Call me someone good at heartbreak, caught up in mistakes, faded alone. It just makes me wanna scream. I'm just looking for the real love. Yeah, me, I'm just looking for the real love.
Forget, let go, don't fear the unknown. Heaven and hell, don't speak, I'll tell. I am the God. I am a God. I am a God. I am a God. God, 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 God. I am the 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 God.
Oh yo, what's up? It's the go.
No hate, just love. Yeah, this is your brain on drugs. If God could talk, he'd tell me I had too much. If God could talk, he'd tell me I had too much. If God could talk, he'd tell me I had too much. If God could talk, he'd tell me I had too much. 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 No hate, just love. Yeah, this is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Yeah, this is your
God could talk, he told me I had too much. If God could talk, he told me I had too much. 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 No hate, just love. Yeah, this is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on drugs. No hate, just love. Yeah, this is your brain on drugs. Broken shadow in the dust. Broken heart, you let it rise. Let me pull you back to ice and bring you back to life. Highest highs and lowest lows. There's no rush, let's take it slow. Take my hand, I'll pull you close. I'll do it every time. Can't you see we could have it all? Have it all. You and me, we could have it all. Can't you see we could have it?
As usual, the bangers coming in at a plenty. Maybe I'm just going to be DJ Phil tonight. Bring back Anonymous. Just go find my turntables. Set them up and just mix it up tonight. For the first half of the build since I'm by myself, right? Anyways. I'm going to actually pause this one and restart it because that is an absolute beauty of a banger. Let's start this.
Distance nerding.
Hey! What up, everybody? Here we are. It is a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. It is time for the build. I am your boy, Young Phil. And for the first time in a long time, I am here by myself. So I am here to get down. We're gonna still have some fun here, guys. I see everybody in the chat getting down with each other. What is cracking, guys? Most of the guests are flying in today. Yeah, absolutely. What's going on? All right. Where's the other human, James? So James doesn't typically do the Thursday shows. And Yeah, James doesn't typically do the Thursday shows. Watson, I was trying to see if I could get him in, but Watson is Agent AA is currently working with the Tiny Terrorist, so it gets a little bit difficult there. Graveyard is running late right now. He's got some kid stuff that he's got going on. See, here's the thing: is everybody is a parent except for me. So everybody's doing parent stuff the way that they should be doing it, being good parents. I did hit up some of our other guest hosts, and pretty much everybody's busy doing stuff. Frey's unable to make it tonight. Liam Shadu is unable to make it tonight. So at the moment it is just me. And we're still gonna do our thing, right? So of course, ladies and gentlemen, this whole channel, everything we do here, all of it, the Vanisher vanished. Everything that we do here is brought to you by the good people over at. Wait a minute. See if I actually prepare it this time. It's brought to you by the good people over at Debbie. That's right. Debbie is a brand of energy drinks created to help focus concentration reaction time with no jitters or crash. Debbie contains no maltodextrin, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Now, you may be wondering to yourself, why? Why should you drink Debbie over all of the stuff that's out there? I'll tell you what it is. Debbie contains Neurofactor. Neurofactor is Romulan Run. That'd actually be a good idea. Debbie contains Neurofactor. Neurofactor is a neurotropic derived from the coffee fruit. Neurofactor helps give your brain focus and clarity, while 150 milligrams of caffeine and 3 essential B vitamins help you stay alert and energized. Find out more about Debbie at www.debbie.gg. Use the code NERDING10. Get 10% off your order. It is a lot of deliciousness. You guys see everything on the screen right there. So there we go. So let's change the camera angle here. Let's get right into this. Let me check this chat. Loan us a setup and we can do it. Yeah, I wish I could, because I have like my one camera. So, but yeah, guys. So let's get into this. I'm gonna go ahead and start building stuff. What am I building? I am currently building the Concorde Jet. So, like, if you guys remember in the 90s, there was a jet, like a whole Concorde Jet. And that is what we're building right now. All right, give me a second. I just got a message from someone.
You said I made you cry. Can't get it out my mind. I'll spend my whole life trying.
Okay.
And it pulls me down. I know we can't go back.
Don't know what that was, but sure, why not? All right, guys. So let's jump back into this. Let me open up my my instructions here. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Graveyard? No, Jamez 5000 is in the building. Holy
Hey,
crap.
everybody.
Look at that.
And we're here to nerd together. We're talking about anything pop culture, TV, food, movies, food, music, wrestling, Comic Cons, whatever you're nerding out on. We want to talk about it.
Find out more about distance nerding at all the social media places, wherever we are. No, we're way past that, man, but it's fine.
Way past. Way past. How's it going? What are you up to?
I'm getting ready to start building this thing, man. I'm surprised that that you're on tonight.
I'm here to save the day. I got my cape on. I'm Captain Save-A-Ho right now, and you're my hoe.
I don't know about that.
And I mean that in the most affectionate, endearing way.
I like how in the chat, Say Wong saying, I thought Phil killed him. And I thought you guys were in Pasadena. No, we're going to be in Pasadena on Sunday. So we will be
Sunday.
I mean, now that Jamez is here, we can jump into some promos that we don't normally do unless it's Tuesday. Guys, if you've got nothing else to do this weekend, drive down to Pasadena. If you're a Power Ranger fan, especially, go to Power Morphicon. Let's do it.
Power Morphicon was it 23rd through the 25th of August, Pasadena. It's going to be awesome. 3 days of Power Morphin fun. I love it. It's going to be awesome. There's so many ex-Rangers that are going to be there. It is crazy.
The only ex-Ranger is a dead Ranger.
Whoa. Oh, that's a different kind of Ranger. You're speaking. You're doing a different thing. That's a different kind of Ranger. Are you going to come in like a Ranger outfit?
You're a Ranger until you die, no matter whatever kind of Ranger you are. So what I'm saying is, for everyone that's out there that's still alive, there's no such thing as there's no such thing as an ex-Ranger unless it's a dead Ranger. So all those Rangers that are there are former Rangers.
Okay, I like it. You kind of threw me off, but okay, I like it.
I mean, that's my job. That's what I'm here to do. Start you off.
You do it really well. You know, there's not going to be just Rangers that are going to be there. There's going to be other guests as well. Did you know that?
What other kind of guests are going to be there?
I didn't even think about it, but like the people that play the bad guys, the baddies,
Yes.
they'll be there too. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But your buddy Tony Oliver, like anime royalty, will be there.
Well, remember, Tony Oliver is one of the guys
Yeah.
that helped bring Power Rangers to the United States with Saban.
Exactly. I wish we would have. Now that I think about it, I wish we would have pushed for his panel. That would have been kind of fun for me anyway. Even though you just did a panel with him.
Is he having a panel?
I don't know, but we could have hooked him into it.
Hey, you know what's funny is we were just emailing the other day because he wants to come on the show.
Oh yeah, tell him we're gonna be at Power Morphicon. We should hang out.
No, and that's what I was going to say. Is I mean, it may only be for a moment, but we should stop by and go say what's up to Tony.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be awesome. Yeah, actually, do that before I forget. Do that because I want to talk. I want to meet him.
Okay. You want to nerd out with Tony Oliver because you
exactly. You know who else is going to be there?
Oh.
Ernie Reyes Jr.
Oh, Ernie Reyes Jr. is going to be there too.
Yeah, like he was a turtle,
right?
Wasn't he? Was he in like Surf Ninjas 2 or something like that? I forget.
So he was a ranger though.
Yeah, he was I don't know what season, but yeah. I don't know. I just think that's cool. It's more than just the Power Rangers that are going to be there.
I want to say he was in the movie.
Ah, I'm looking down the list right now. I wonder if I don't think Jack Guzman is there this year though.
I thought
he's on the East Coast. He's on the East Coast, so he might be doing the East Coast version of this. You know who is going to be there? Comic Conversation alum Jazz Badwalia will be there.
Our boy Jazz is going to be there.
Yep, Jazzy Jazz in the house. He'll be there. Yeah. Anyway, going to be so much fun. So 23rd through the 25th, Pasadena. Go to officialpowermorphicon.com and get them tickets and get them details. It's going to be awesome.
Absolutely. I'm excited for it, man. I'm super excited for this whole thing.
I know. Me too. Thanks for driving. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I figure there's one thing I'm good for.
Is being an Uber. Look, see? Darren saw Ernie Reyes Jr. at Silicon Valley Comic-Con years ago. He was staring at me because I was taking a photo. Because he wanted your money for taking that photo. And you didn't.
Yeah, because you
we should hey Sandra or Jeff, if Jeff or Sandra are on the DeLong family, jump on the stream if you can. If you're just hanging out, tell us about Power Morphin Comic Con and what you guys are doing. Because I think it's pretty cool that you're going to be working or helping out.
They mentioned in the chat earlier that if they had equipment, they would have been on.
Yeah, well, figure it out. Come on now. All right. You do some Debbie?
I already talked Debbie. Yep.
All right, then build away.
That's what I'm doing.
I heard there's a bracket, but I don't know. I don't do that. I don't do brackets.
I mean, the bracket is in the group chat if you want to do the bracket.
I mean, that's above my pay grade, so I really don't know. I'm not qualified for it. Let me see where is it? Where is it?
Should be right in there. So the only ones that we've done were the ones at the very top, which were the winners were Cinderella and Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. Oh, this is the one that Frey started?
Yes.
Dude, I can't even read this. Pinocchio, Cinderella. Those are the two winners. Oh, next one. Ready for this? It is. God, I can't even read that. Lady and the Tramp in the 24th seed versus the number 9 seed. Can you read what that is? I can't even read what that is.
I want to say it was Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. If I was looking at it.
No. Is that what it is?
Let me open it up and take a look.
Somebody needs to learn how to use the space bar. Good Lord. What is that? A TikTok handle? Put some spaces. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Yeah, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. It literally says Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. James.
I can't read it. It's too small.
You scroll. You can zoom.
You can't zoom. Not in the Facebook thing.
I literally just zoomed.
Not in the Facebook thing.
That's in the Facebook group. I'm zooming.
Well,
okay. Let me show you. You're gonna click on the first,
fucking lying.
Up, and then you can zoom.
Nope. Oh, I see. I'm on a computer, like a professional, not doing stuff on my phone. By the way, can I ask a question? Yeah. Why do you do instructions from your phone?
Because these last 3 kits have been Taters kits.
Yeah. What doesn't he have?
No, so because when it comes to collector's kits, like the ones that we have right here, they say that you shouldn't open the instructions. So they're like almost like how comic books are. You can get them graded and they can be worth a lot of money. So I don't touch them and I do everything on my phone.
That makes weird sense to me, but it makes sense. I do appreciate that.
It is me being a good friend, given that he's
being a good friend. No, his dad is being a good friend by lending you the set to build. All right, let's get something straight.
All right.
How come you don't have them build and then you do the bracket?
I guess I could do that.
You know what I mean? Like, what's Tater doing right now besides complaining and making fun of me in the chat, which I do not appreciate? Jesus, that guy.
I do also. I mean, part of it is also because this is like therapy for me on Thursdays. Is building Lego.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we say? Bed Knobs and Broomsticks in the number 9 seed, which I think is way overrated, versus the 24th seed, Lady and the Trump. Ooh, I mean, Lady and the Kamala. Wait. What am I saying here? DNC party tonight. No. Okay. Who is voting Bed Knobs and Broomsticks versus Lady and the Tramp? Who likes what?
I go Lady and the Tramp on this, man. Bed Knobs and Broomsticks is a classic like Disney film, but Lady and the Tramp is one of the all-time greats.
So. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Who's going to vote Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? Come on, chat. Where are you? Somebody say Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. Only so I can make fun of you. Because I don't even know what that is. But if Lady and the Tramp is so good, come on. Who's going to vote against Lady and the Tramp?
Well, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks has witches and shit like that in it. So
witches get stitches, yo. You know? Come on, man. But against Lady and the Tramp, who cares? It's not October. It's like 90 degrees outside. We're not worried about Halloween and witches.
Well, I mean, that's why I mentioned that I go Lady and the Tramp. It's a classic.
Look at DT creates in the chat. This is like the Monday Night Wars, and he's spoiling the the other show. He says he's watching the DNC earlier, and it's one huge party. Beyonce and Taylor Swift will show up. Oh my goodness!
Oh wow, Tater and Jeff DeLong both said bed knobs and broomsticks.
Stop it! Both of you are just being jerks. They're just being jerks. They've never seen it.
It's on Disney Plus right now, man. You can go watch it.
They haven't seen it. No way Tater has seen bed knobs and broomsticks. And before he even chimes in with his, I watched it when I was a kid and yada yada, it's a lie. It's a lie. I'm just telling you that right now. Who said? Sandra also chimed in. Lady and the Tramp. That's right. That's right. She knows what's up. How many pieces is this Concorde?
It's like 2,000 something pieces.
Is this the biggest set you've done?
No. The biggest set that I've done, I want to say, was the tumbler.
That's more than 2,000 pieces?
It was like 2,500.
Wow.
DT creates saying that supposedly Beyonce and Taylor Swift will be on the last night of the DNC. I know that if anything, Beyonce possibly would show up. Taylor Swift is we know where she swings when it comes to this stuff, but at the same time, she has been very big on not like voicing her opinion. You know,
if Taylor Swift shows up at the DNC, the Chiefs are going to change their colors to blue. You know what I mean?
They probably will.
Where's Say Wong in the chat? Deal with that, Say Wong. No more red and gold.
Him and his mom.
You know, they're not even red and gold. They're more like ketchup mustard. The Chiefs?
Yeah.
Awful.
Red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow.
All right. What did you say? You said Lady and the Tramp?
I said Lady and the Tramp, yeah.
I say Lady and the Tramp. Sandra says Lady and the Tramp. Tater and Jeff in the chat there. Their votes don't count because they said bed knobs and broomsticks, and they're just messing with me. Right now, that's 3-2-2.
I believe somebody else said Lady and the Tramp earlier.
It was Sandra.
Okay.
Wait, DT creates. What do you think? Lady and the Tramp or bed knobs and broomsticks? Also, don't fuck it up because you're gonna make me mad if you say the wrong thing.
He's like, don't piss off the other Asian guy in the group.
That's good. That's good. Who cares? Look, Jeff's. Who cares what color they are? It's all about the Raiders. The Raiders. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You're right, Jeff. Thank you very much. It's all about the Raiders.
Nobody cares about the Raiders.
Everybody cares about the Raiders.
You know who cares about the Raiders? Only one set of people care about the Raiders.
Kansas City Chiefs, because we're the last team to beat them.
People from Las Vegas.
People from Kansas City. Kansas City? New York City? All right, I'm going to call it. Say Wong said Lady and the Tramp, did he? Okay. Thanks, Say Wong. 4-2. We're going with Lady and the Trump. The Kamala and the Trump.
The Kamala and the Trump.
All right, let's move on. In the 25th seed, the Jungle Book. It doesn't say which one. I assume it's the classic one.
It'll be the first one, yeah.
Bare Necessities. Versus is this Disney? Return to Oz?
It is Disney, actually. That's the one.
Choke on that, great Wizard of Oz.
That's the one where like they have like the steam dude. steam powered guy.
Steampunk. All right, so y'all, chat. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Jungle Book. It should not be the 25th seed. Come on now.
They're seated at random.
Don't tell me that.
No, so yeah, they're not seated where like any of them matter.
Well, don't give them numbers then.
Well, you have to put numbers on them when you put them in there, man. Come on.
Versus Return to Oz, which isn't officially a movie. That doesn't even count.
Yeah,
Was it made for TV? Come on now.
No, are you serious? Have you not seen that movie?
You know what I have seen? I have seen The Jungle Book many times. Return to Oz? Was that a sequel? Get out of here.
It was a sequel, and that's the one where you get like the scary flying monkeys, and they added a couple new characters. There's a jack-o'-lantern character, and he was almost like a fat Tin Man, like a steam-powered fat Tin Man.
Did you like it?
It was good.
It doesn't matter if you liked it, all right? Because everybody else in the chat is voting Jungle Book. Tater, Jungle Book.
Now it's funny.
Sandra, Jungle Book.
It's
Darren, Jungle Book.
It's funny. I'm sitting here defending the movie, but I'm voting for Jungle Book. So.
Exactly. Take your Return to Oz VHS clamshell. Turn that sumbitch sideways.
Shine it up real nice.
And stick it straight up your candy ass.
Your candy ass.
It's unanimous vote. Unanimous.
And
all of our electoral votes go to Jungle Book. See what I did there?
I do see what you did there.
You're welcome. I'm not keeping track of this, so somebody's gonna have to go back and watch. What is this next one? Here we go. This one's interesting. Okay, you ready for this, everybody?
Yeah.
Be ready. 5th seed. I'm gonna call it seeds. Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
Versus the 28th seed, the Dark Horse, or the Dark Dragon, if you will, Pete's Dragon.
Oh man, Pete's Dragon was one of those movies. You know, they say every household has a VHS tape that they just randomly have, and you watch it over and over again when you're a kid.
Yes.
Pete's Dragon was that VHS for me.
Yeah. It's in, you want to know something? It's in our DVD player in the minivan right now. No joke.
The OG one, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like the super weird 70s one.
Yeah.
Who's the in it? It's like a famous actor. Like Burgess Meredith.
Yes, Burgess Meredith was in
Yeah, like the penguins in this. Mickey.
Mickey.
You're a bum. Pete's yeah, bum rock.
You're a bum, Pete's Dragon. You're a bum, Pete.
That was a pleasant surprise. I totally forgot that Burgess Meredith is in it. When I think of the penguin, I think of him. His voice, his interpretation. Like what you just did, the whole that's the penguin I think of. I love that. So, Beauty and the Beast versus Pete's Dragoon, House of Dragons, House of Pete's.
House of Pizzas?
What do you say? What say you?
What say me? As much as I love Pete's Dragon, it was again one of those movies that I grew up loving. I automatically go to Beauty and the Beast. And
Beauty and the Beast was the revival.
Right. And a lot of it was also because I was and I still am a big fan of all of Gaston's music in the movie.
Yes. And you're a big Niner fan, so you love the gold dresses that you do. Just like Beauty. You think you're a beauty is what it is.
I am a beauty.
No, wasn't it? So there was the three of them. It was, I don't know the order, but Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and Lion King. They all came out kind of late 80s, early 90s. That kind of rejuvenated Disney.
Yeah, they were all mid 90s. So it was, I want to say 87 was Little Mermaid. Beauty and the Beast was like 92, 93, something like that, 94. And Lion King was like 96, 97.
Yeah. And then Hunchback of Notre Dame came and fucked it all up.
Hunchback of Notre Dame's awesome. I watched.
No, it's not. If it's on this list, gone.
I
No.
watched. I had Jackie watch it, and she was like, "This movie is fucking sad."
Yeah. If it's on there, I'm gonna put a steel chair to it before it hits the ring. I'm gonna put bed knobs and broomsticks back in.
I remember when McDonald's had all the toys for Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Ah, okay.
And-
All right,
and-
but wasn't Beauty and the Beast also like the first like CG, like computer generated graphics for Disney? I think it was.
It had one of the first CG scenes. Yeah.
Where did you go? Are you in the bathroom, like yelling from the bathroom across the hall?
No,
What happened to you?
I dropped it.
He dropped the deuce.
He's dropping the deuce from the bathroom.
He is.
I know the bathroom's across the hall. What's up, Graveyard? How are you, sir?
Hey, long time no see.
I know.
We're on
Yeah, I
normal
think
shows together.
I think your mic is off. Because I hear it echoing like it's your computer mic, not your mic. Because normally you sound sultry and sexy, but now you just sound like you're in a bathroom. Maybe you're in the bathroom with young Phil. I don't know what's happening.
How about that?
There we go.
Oh, hey.
Hey, it's what happens when I have two mics now for two different computers.
Wait, what? Why?
Why? Why not?
Don't big time us. Why do you have two different computers and two different mics?
Because he makes movies now, man. Come on.
You can't use the same setup, you fucking diva.
They're literally right next to each other, right? See, there's the other one right there.
We're not good enough for you? Wait, which mic is this? Is this a new? This is a new mic, right?
This is a new mic, yes.
You had a Blue Yeti before or something.
I did,
Or-
yes.
See, I
All right.
noticed. I know.
You notice? You notice?
Yeah.
You
Looks
watching
good
me?
against the beard. Looks good.
No, it's just because switching between the same USB ports makes it mess up.
But why have the
So-
two mics then? Why not just use the new mic, the sexy mic?
Because depends what I stream from. One's for capturing and one's for editing.
Oh, see now that makes sense. Now that makes sense.
Yeah, that's also why I have two different mics, because I have a microphone on my building desk and I have a mic over
In the bathroom.
in front of
In
my
the bathroom.
in the bathroom.
He has a really long XLR cable.
I switched the mics. Now I'm on the other side of the fucking room.
Jackie's always tripping over. She's like, God damn it. Phil, clean up
Is
your
that your
cords.
is that your fucking turd cord again?
Exactly. Get your shitty microphone out of here.
That's your shit mic,
Oh.
right? That's your shit microphone.
So where are
Now-
you guys at with the bracket?
Next time we do a show together and we have to use the microphones, I'm going to be looking at it and be like, this is the shit mic, isn't it? You gave me the shit mic. You motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm trying to get pink eye.
Yeah, exactly.
James has gotten through 3 of them right now so far.
Look at me.
A
I'm
whole
doing
3.
it. I'm doing it.
You're doing it?
I'm doing it. So let me give you a recap. A recap of the recap.
You need to recap
Right.
the recap while we're recapping the recap.
Mhm.
So Pinocchio started off by beating who's that number 1 seed? I can't even see what that is. What does that say? Eucalyptus leaves? Jesus.
Yes, Eucalyptus Leaves, the Disney movie.
It's funny. James actually cares about the seeds as if they mean anything.
They really don't. So I hit shuffle
that's
like
right,
80
that's right.
times.
Okay, it's Escape to Witch Mountain as
Mhm.
the number 1 seed, which is really weird seeding, versus the 32nd seed, Pinocchio. Pinocchio did the upset, moved on. In the matchup, the next matchup, Cinderella versus Fox and the Hound.
Mhm.
Cinderella put the beat down on some animals and moved on. And then what is this next one? Oh, one that should not even be on the list. It was a play-in game, but they made it in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, which nobody actually watched.
I have.
No, stop it. versus Kamala and the Trump. So Lady and the Tramp moved on, beating Bed knobs and broomsticks.
What?
Yeah, suck on that. Put that in your bed knob and smoke it.
Oh, I will.
And then the next one we did was the 25th seed, Jungle Book versus the number 8 seed, which isn't even officially a Disney movie, and I'm just making that up. Return to Oz.
It officially is a Disney movie.
It's a Disney movie. Disney made it.
So I'm just here to spread rumors. The Jungle Book versus Return to Oz. Jungle Book, of course, demolished the non-Disney.
Are you
Return to
kidding
Oz
me?
movie. Yeah, nobody even voted.
Best,
for Return to Oz.
the best Disney movie of all time. Lost
I did argue that
to a copy and paste movie from Robin Hood.
oh, you're not lying. You're not lying. It was half the scenes were copy and pasted from Robin Hood. But no,
It had everything you needed. It had the bare necessities. Yes. Suck on that.
Yeah, but I mean, you had the Mountain King that got killed by a poison egg that the Belinda laid in Jack Skellington's head. Jack the Pumpkin King.
Name one musical number from Return to Oz.
0, and that's why it's fantastic.
That's why it basically got 0 votes. Get the F out of here. We're a Disney movie. You have to have musical numbers in here. I don't know why. You didn't even make the quota.
Oh, are you saying that Iron Man 3 has a musical number?
I'm sure he sings in it, so that's fine. So after that, it was Beauty and the Beast versus Pete's Dragon. Do you have any young emotional attachment to Pete's Dragon, Graveyard?
Has no singing.
It has no singing, but it does have Burgess Meredith.
Yes. I'm assuming it lost.
It lost to Beauty and the Beast, of course.
Because everyone wants a sentient toilet they poop in that used to be their servant.
That's exactly right.
master. Shit in my mouth.
All right.
It's my
What
wife.
else we got?
I swear to God, if she heard me say that, she's gonna run in like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What is happening right now?"
I'm looking back at the chat, and everybody started talking about Pocahontas, and we're not even on Pocahontas. So whoever's running the chat,
Who's running it? Oh.
it's chaos. It's like a classroom in there.
He's trying to say I should be running the chat, even though I'm building.
No,
I'll
I'm
run
just
the
saying,
chat.
I'm just saying that they're off topic. You guys are way off. You guys are off on tangents. Chat, come on, chat.
The chat is? Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
I'm gonna say it was Sandra with her Pocahontas and Malou on talk.
There you go. So are we at the next one?
Oh yeah, what is it? Old Yeller versus Old Yeller, the 21st seed, excuse me, versus the 12th seed of
Flight of the Navigator.
Oh yes. So
Yeah. Where's your musical numbers now, James?
well, this is the bad age. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the bad age of
So-
Disney when they're like, shit, we're not making any money. Somebody get some jazz numbers in there. We need some jazz hands.
the killing of the dog versus the
Spoiler alert. Jesus.
yeah, the dog fucking dies in the end, motherfucker.
Come on, man.
That's why didn't you watch Deadpool? They say don't Old Yeller us.
Fucking Old Yeller us.
See, still relevant.
See, it's working. So, Old Yeller, was there any Flight of the Navigator references in the biggest R-rated movie of all time?
If he had a spaceship, I'm sure there would have been.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, he didn't. So, my vote is the dog that's behind the barn. That's
So you'd rather see a dog get killed, is what you're saying, James.
I'm saying
James is
that
saying
dog
he enjoys watching dogs die.
that dog lived a long, long life.
Sure it did.
Oh, look
But-
at Sandra, Navigator. Look at mixing it up. I like it.
Yes.
Ooh,
It's a good movie.
say Wong. My homeboy Say Wong chiming in. The Navigator as well. We got 2.
Well, he doesn't put full sentences. He types a sentence out over multiple comments. Because he said, so shooting a dog versus, next line, the Navigator. Now he's saying flight.
Okay, so they're Flight and Navigator.
I mean,
Navigator,
Fly Navigator had Pee Wee Herman in it. Come on.
Did I mean he was
Look at
he wasn't a you didn't see him. He was just
Mhm.
he was he
Ship's computer. He was the mother of the ship.
right.
Tater chiming in, saying Navigator as well, jumping on a bandwagon, can't think for himself. Well done, Tater. Thanks a lot.
So what do you say, Phil?
I think I go Flight of the Navigator.
Nobody likes dogs. I see how it is.
No, we do. We just don't want. That's why we don't want to see him shot.
The dog was alive for the entire movie up until that point.
Okay.
Give
that
the
make
dog
it
some
better?
credit. Give the dog some credit.
Mm,
For James, it does make it better.
Yeah, the dog got work. Right?
sure.
What got work in Flight of the Navigator?
Huey Herman.
Was Goose in it? No Goose.
No.
Yeah.
That was
I'm
before
not in.
Goose time.
Well, tally wise, Fly the Navigator moves on.
Yeah.
Only James wants the poor dog to get shot.
Gotta do what you gotta do. The next one's gonna be interesting. I'll let you pick it up from here. This is your show. I'm just
It
here
is?
to fuck it up.
All right, perfect. Appreciate you. Next up, we have Tron versus Aladdin.
Oh, God.
Oh shit. Big guns.
Yeah.
Did Tron have a dance number? No.
Are you sure? All computer programs are just dances.
Yep.
Of ones and zeros.
There you go. The dance of ones and zeros. It did have a cool ass video game in the arcade. Remember that with the
I remember.
rollerball thing?
Mhm.
There was a bar I used to go to in San Francisco all the time that had the Tron game in the bar.
Wow. All right. So Sandra's saying Aladdin.
All right. Aladdin it is. Tron.
Another Aladdin.
Ernie chimed in, said Aladdin, but I do love Tron.
Mm-hmm. Computer versus Dynamo. So Graveyard knows binary code? I do know binary code. Yes. It's all ones and
Zero
zeros.
one is the answer to that.
0-1. So you're saying the answer is 2?
My brain hurts.
0100100001.
If anyone knows how to repeat 0 and 1 in the perfect sequence, you can time travel.
Crickets.
No Futurama fans? Come on.
We're too busy building Legos.
Wow. So what do you think, James? Aladdin or Tron?
I want to say Tron, but the little kid in me wants to say Aladdin.
Well, let the little kid out of you. Come on.
And are we and again, this is just movie for movie, right? We're not talking franchise or anything like that.
Correct. We will not count the atrocious Ares that's coming out.
Wow. What was the second one called? Legacy?
Yeah.
Did you like that one? You like that
no.
one?
Like
No. That was awful.
So you hate Tron.
I like Tron. Just the title, Tron.
But you hate everything after it.
Yeah.
But you
Name
hate and love it.
Name me Aladdin 3's title.
Revenge of the Jafars.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yes, clearly that's correct. And the Prince of Thieves.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that actually.
Look at you go.
So you know more Tron titles than Aladdin.
Yeah, I do.
See?
But I still vote for Aladdin because it's just a movie, just movie for movie, not franchise. Jerk. Get a new microphone. Thinks he knows everything. This guy.
Well, sometimes our chat goes, "What about the cartoon show Aladdin? What about the guy named Aladdin, starring in the 1956 movie?"
What about Gilbert Gottfried's HBO special, stand-up special from
Exactly.
1988?
we have to stipulate everything for Fei Wong.
That is still relevant.
It is.
Why? Because I'm Iago.
Oh, it's Aladdin the 40 Thieves. See? All right.
Wait,
Well,
tell-
that means Aladdin is no longer a street rat.
Funny, I didn't
Street
vote, but I was saying
rat.
go with Aladdin.
We
Yeah.
didn't need your vote. Thanks. You're like Delaware. We don't need your vote. Thanks anyway.
Wow.
It's like what Trump said. We don't even need you guys to vote. You never have to vote again.
Yes.
Wait, before you do the next one, tell us about your new mic.
It's new and it's a mic.
What's the brand? You have like this overhead hang arm thing?
I do. I always had that. It is a FIFIN XLR cable mic.
XLR. Okay. Just checking.
Yep. It's almost like I'm prepping to go to cons and interview people.
I like it. I've been trying to think of like what's a setup that Frey could get, but she would probably need a USB mic versus an XLR because XLR comes with you need some kind of audio interface.
They sell adapters. You can get an XLR to USB cable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
So, but I also have a fancy soundboard now next to it too.
See, look at you.
I want to hear what you have on your soundboard now.
Nothing yet. I just haven't had the time. I can
Just
make it.
dreams.
I could be a robot. You want me to be a robot?
Does that change anything?
Oh
What?
shit!
Oh, on the fly like that. Do
Yeah.
it again. Say something.
Something. How
Oh
about
my
that?
God. Do the next bracket in a different voice than your own.
Okay.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Okay. All right. Pick a different.
So you guys know we make the jokes about Transformers having sex. That sounds like a Transformer getting head.
That's the audio interface from hell. That was like devil voice.
Is that one any better?
But yeah, thank you. I was getting a little freaked out.
Okay, I need to know what interface this is because that's
Yeah.
amazing.
He made your shit look like garbage. So you need to put down those Legos and get back on the sound system.
Sounds like Mr. Graveyard's tech guy. Yes, DT. I am a senior systems project engineer, as a matter of fact.
Oh, look at the title and everything. I like that.
Yeah. All right. So can you wait to be king, or I can't think of a good song, or are you just under the sea? I guess.
Oh God, what a fucking matchup! Little Mermaid and the Lion King.
Yes, the Hans Christian tale that was butchered, and she doesn't turn the sea foam at the end.
It really
Versus
Spoiler
the
alert.
the White Lion ripoff movie, The Lion King.
You are 100% correct because if you go back and read the original Little Mermaid story, it is fucking horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
That's the movie. That's the movie I'm sure at some point Graveyard's actually going to make.
Yes.
I don't like this first round Aladdin, or what is it, Little Mermaid versus The Lion King.
So
That's like two number ones up against each other.
James, what really happens is I make a list and they're numbered 1 through 32, and I hit shuffle 4 times, and it shuffles them automatically for us. So there's no bias. There's no.
I still
anything
don't
in
like it.
I mean, that's fair. It's okay. It's okay.
I just don't know how to vote because I want to say Lion King because I love Lion King. My kid was in the production of Lion King over the summer.
Oh.
But Little Mermaid is damn good.
It is.
Was she your first crush, James?
The redhead? No.
Yeah.
Who was my first crush?
Winnie Cooper.
No, I would probably have to say maybe Elizabeth Shue in Adventures in Babysitting.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
yeah.
Or Sloane from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying?
Those are good ones to have.
Yeah, those are good. I'll be right back.
He is
All right. So what are you picking there then, James?
I'm sure. What does young Phil say? How about that?
I think I go Lion King. I think there was more rewatchability for me when I was younger. I did love Little Mermaid, and I still love it now. But if I were to go to a movie, like if I were to go, my two choices are Little Mermaid and Lion King, I'm probably gonna go Lion King. So
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's a fair answer. Grave, what about you?
If I had to pick, and I actually had to watch one of them, I guess it'd be Lion King.
I mean, there's a horrible death in Lion King. That's kind of up your alley. Like, oh,
and Darth Vader's the one that gets killed.
yeah.
That's true. That's true. And Jeremy Irons is the villain. So
Jeremy Irons is the villain, and that is also something that is amazingly awesome.
versus Steve from Full House as Prince Eric.
You know, Jeremy Irons may be one of, like, if this was a villains bracket, he'd be right up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think, James?
I like how you said rewatchability. They're both very watchable, but
Yeah. Absolutely. Like neither of them are bad. Like, they're both really good movies. Just it comes down to if I were to choose one to watch, and those were my only two choices of movies.
Yeah.
I'd probably pick The Lion King.
and I do like Sebastian, and I do like Pumbaa and Timon, but the comedy value of Timon and Pumbaa, I think I'm gonna go Lion King.
Under the sea.
That's where the movie's going, because it's going to the lost cavern of human things.
I think I think Jody Benson's gonna be here in Sacramento at Sac Anime, by the way.
Oh, nice.
See, Sandra, I thought he was also Prince Eric. Could have sworn he was also Prince Eric. I could be wrong. So, I'm not a Disney nerd, so gotta bear with me on that one.
Remember, Graveyard went to Disneyland and was fucking miserable.
It's very true.
Are those the Lego, like, you pry pieces apart things? That orange?
No. So far what they look like is it just helps keep the wing up while I'm working on it.
Ah.
Oh shit! You know who the voice was of Prince Eric? Spider-Man.
Oh shit.
Tom Holland? No way.
Our Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire?
Our Spider-Man. Think 90s. And animated.
No, I know who you're talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about. Who are we talking about?
Spider-Man, the animated series.
Who is the voice?
He was also Greg Brady in the Brady Bunch movies in the 90s.
God damn it. How come I just can't get an answer?
Christopher Barnes.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that. That's fine.
That's why I was naming the things that people know him from, all three. All right, so Lion King moves on. Next up, we have Racist Crows versus...
I mean, his name is Jim Crow.
All right. On that note, I'm going to go eat dinner. You guys are getting racist. I'm out of here.
All right. Versus Monkeys Go Home.
That's not a real show. What does Monkeys Go Home?
It is a real Disney movie.
No, it's not.
Absolutely is.
Monkeys Go Home.
Go Home. Yes.
Is Song of the South in this bracket too? Like, what kind of weird? You got this, like...
No. Racist Crows is Dumbo.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
But you are deep in the weeds. Monkeys Go Home?
Mm-hmm.
That one I didn't pick up.
Monkeys Go Home is a 1967 American comedy film produced by Walt Disney. Oh my gosh.
Wait, that's an actual movie? It's called Monkeys Go Home?
Yeah.
Fucking Dumbo. Why? Because I've never heard of that movie.
Exactly. Hank, here's a synopsis.
Fuck. Hold on.
Hank Dussard. Synopsis. This isn't a real Disney movie synopsis. The new owner of an olive grove in Provence, France, brings in trained chimpanzee labor. Wow. How racist. How which upsets other workers. Hank eventually gains the town's confidence with the kind aid of Father Sylvian and his neighbor Maria Ricero. What? This is super racist, dude. I don't think this is on Disney Plus.
Are you saying Dumbo is?
It is, but there's a thing at the very beginning that says times have changed and this doesn't reflect where our values lie. Why? Because there's literally racist crows in this movie.
There is.
Why are they racist? What do they say, young Phil?
Oh, God. So the crow's actual name is Jim Crow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they are racist caricatures of black people.
And
That's
just for the
very true.
record, Disney has swept this under the rug. Monkeys Go Home is not on Disney Plus. It's stuck in the vault alongside
Song of the South.
Song of the South
And the Acolyte?
and
they are scrubbing everything out of Acolyte. Did you hear
How dare you?
they pulled all of the Acolyte merch out of the Disney store.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Where can we see Monkeys Go Home?
Do you want to see it?
The same place that you can go see Song of the South.
Yeah.
It's in the vault. Wow.
So obviously your guys' vote is for Monkeys Go Home, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can rent it on Prime Video for $3.79.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Yeah.
Let's start a Patreon just so we can watch that together.
We're gonna watch it on the show the way we watched the Deadpool trailer.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I think it goes without saying probably Dumbo's moving on. What do you think?
Yeah.
He's grabbing tight of his feather and flying.
Has anybody seen Monkeys Go Home?
Yes.
Shut
You
up.
actually
You have
see
not.
it?
Yes. It's a bad movie. Of course I've seen it.
Okay, there you go. I forgot who I was talking to. I apologize. That was
It's almost like I watch bad movies. So you don't have to. All right. Next up, we have a mouse wizard who controls brooms and dancing hippos.
but no bed knobs.
Correct.
You can't control those.
Okay,
Right.
Fantasia.
Versus a woman who does a B&E and makes 7 people in their house her slave.
What?
She hijacks an Airbnb. She's a squatter.
Yep. Yes. So Fantasia versus Snow White.
Oh God. She does a B&E and just stays.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, so good. So good.
Remember, I'm twisted. I view these things very differently.
Well, that's what makes this fun. Is because then we're trying to figure out what twisted vision of a movie you just described.
Yes. If they had a recording of when I was in high school, I wrote and directed and starred in a Grimm Fairy Tales Cops episode
That's awesome.
where he responded to a little blonde girl breaking into someone's home and eating all their porridge and sleeping in their beds. She does not survive.
This
Spoiler
one is
alert.
just right. Get on the ground.
Sandra in the chat was asking about Squanto: A Warrior's Tale. That is not canceled and is still on Disney Plus. Just
Has Squanto not been canceled yet?
oh, kidding me?
Wow.
Native American. He's got a hawk for a pet. Come on, that's perfect.
Oh, at least he's not kept in a cupboard and is really small.
Exactly.
I think that movie actually did get canceled though.
It did. All right, Phil, what say you? Fantasia or Snow White? See, all musicals. That's what James wanted. So he had Fantasia.
Fantasia.
I don't think there's words spoken in it.
I almost want to say Fantasia specifically for Night on Bald Mountain.
For the trippy factor, for the mushroom from the
Because Night on Bald Mountain is probably by far the best scene in that entire movie.
Okay, is that what you're going with then? Fantasia.
But then we're talking Snow White.
It's Snow White. You're not gonna vote Snow White.
He's
Have you
hoping
watched
that one
these
day
things?
his prince will come
Yeah.
and kiss him.
One day my dinner will come. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks everybody for letting me play.
Thanks,
Grave?
James.
Grave, beautiful microphone.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for stepping in.
No worries. Chat, you did well, except for you, Tater. Tater's
we
the only
get your-
person that voted for Monkeys Go Home. Well done,
Yes.
Tater. You racist son of a.
Before we gotta get your vote.
Whatever Tater votes for, opposite.
Oh, we're back.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I don't think we have any votes. We're not making racist jokes. Disney made racist movies. TT. It's called the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s,
And
80s,
and it-
90s.
and in that time, at least according to Disney, it was acceptable.
Oh yeah.
They were like, yeah, racism acceptable.
I mean, if I had to pick between the two, it'd be Fantasia.
Yeah, I think I'm still rolling Fantasia.
Yeah. All right, so we have 2 votes for Fantasia in the chat. I think Fantasia. Oh, Say Wong said Fantasia as well. So yeah, it is moving on. All right, this one's going to be interesting. DT, it is Fantasia versus Snow White.
Snow White.
Yes. All right. So next up, we have peanut butter versus. You know what peanut butter is?
I don't.
Name a brand of peanut butter.
Jif.
That would be a Disney movie.
Oh, Peter Pan. Okay.
Versus kids who just get lost in their own backyard with giant ants and blades of grass.
Oh, okay. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes. Rick Moranis, Matthew Fury.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this becomes a hard one because I love both of them.
I'm voting science.
I absolutely love Rick Moranis. I love that he's that movie alone has given him the thought to possibly come back to acting.
Because they're making a sequel. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So between that and Peter Pan, which is one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Peter Pan was.
Yeah.
Do you envision a Michael Jackson-esque character sneaking into your bedroom looking for a shadow and kidnaps you? That's fair.
I mean, to be fair, he also was a kid.
When you stop being a kid after how many hundreds of years?
It's true. He was like 100 years old by the time he stopped becoming a kid again.
Also, he's Fae. He's a fairy.
Right, which means he's probably going to steal you anyways.
And eat you, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And Sandra's correct. Toku was better because of Rufio.
Rufio. Oh. Also, that version of the movie was based on the actual book, so the characters make so much more sense in that movie in Hook than they do in the Disney version, because the Disney version just changed all the characters.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you think, Phil?
Yeah, I think I am leaning. I think I'm leaning. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
So I could watch that movie nonstop. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
When he's in the Cheerio, no, don't eat me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that I think that really just plays into Rick Moranis' character of the lovable nerd.
Yeah.
To perfection.
It really does. Did you hear what the premise of the new movie is going to be?
Josh Gad's playing the son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking sad, like just hearing what the premise of it is going to be. His mom, the mom from the original movie, she dies of cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Rick Moranis' character dealing with that death and still trying to be a dad and everything like that. Basically, they're mirroring his real life.
Right.
And that's the reason he's coming back, is because how much it mirrors his real life.
Oh, yeah. All right. But so you're saying Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is my vote.
All right. That is moving on. Next up, we have Big Game Hunter leaves an orphan versus
Big Game Hunter, he's an orphan.
Yes. They hunt deer. A deer dies. Creates an orphan.
I started thinking for a second, and then as soon as you said they hunt deer, I knew exactly what movie you were talking about.
Yes. Mama.
One of the best openings to any movie ever.
Yeah. So Bambi versus, wow, am I seeing double? Maybe even Lindsay Lohan. The Parent Trap.
Oh, are we talking the original Parent Trap or the new one?
The original one, yes.
Okay. Let's get together. Yeah.
Yes. What if the Brady Bunch of the Monkeys had one actress to play the same person, one with a British accent and longer hair?
Hey, it was innovative as fuck in the 70s, okay?
Yes. And there's a musical number, so James should be happy with that.
Let's get together.
Yeah. I don't care for either of these movies, quite honestly.
I think Parent Trap was fun. It was fine. I go Bambi, though.
Parent Trap versus Bambi, Tater. You know, I'm honestly shocked that they haven't remade Bambi into, quote, live action.
I'm sure
like live action as Lion King is.
I'm sure they will, and when they do it, it's going to be a stupid graphic scene.
Well, it is public domain, and the creators of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is making a Bambi movie. So, you know.
Are you serious?
I'm absolutely serious.
That is going to be absolutely terrible.
Oh, it's going to be awful. Absolutely awful. And I'm going to love every moment of it.
I'm sure you will. That sounds like such a graveyard movie.
Oh, it is. It is. And, like last one we had Peter Pan, I wrote a short story on how to make Peter Pan into a horror movie. So, who plays Bambi in a live action movie? Sarah Jessica Parker as Bambi? Excuse me, sir. She's a foot. All right.
I hate to say it. Horse.
All right. Bambi is moving on. I don't think anyone's surprised by that one.
You know what's funny is when I was younger, at one brief moment in time, kind of had a slight crush on Sarah Jessica Parker for one reason and one reason only.
Did she make you Hocus Pocus?
She was the hot sister in Hocus Pocus.
Yes, absolutely, hands down. Yes,
she was. She was absolutely the hot sister in Hocus Pocus. And then I saw the real her and was like, she's not that hot.
She's a foot.
She's got a really good body. I'll give her that.
All right. Interesting how these kind of go together here. The Black Cauldron versus The Watcher in the Woods.
RNG, you surprised me again.
Two arguably the darkest Disney movies.
Yes. Oh man, Watcher in the Woods or Black Cauldron, the movie before Disney had its renaissance.
Yeah.
That movie that's a movie that needs to be remade into live action. And when they do make it live action, they actually need to follow the book because the book is really fucking good.
DT, they're not actually horror movies. They're Disney movies. They're just the quote horror of Disney.
Yeah, they are very the horror of Disney.
Yeah.
Like I said, Black Cauldron is a really good concept for a movie. The issue with the Disney version of Black Cauldron is they cut so much out of it because they felt that it was like too dark for kids.
Yes.
That they left so many storylines kind of undone. The other problem with that is they made Gurky kind of like really like he looks like a dog and not like the troll that he's supposed to be. And the other thing is they took out the Black Knight, who was like the main antagonist in the movie. And the Black Knight was like easily the best character in like the best villain in the book. What else did they remove from the book? The pig is actually supposed to be like they made her like a little potbelly pig in the movie, but she's supposed to be like a sow. She's supposed to be like a big like giant pig.
Right.
And they took out like part of the magical component of it, like the reason why everybody wants the pig. The pig basically can tell the future, and they kind of took that component out of the movie too. So it's like because of all the stuff they cut out of the movie, it just made the movie not make any sense.
I would agree to that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like what they need to do. I feel like Disney needs to revisit Black Cauldron, but actually let it follow the book
as like a special presentation.
Not as a special presentation. I think they should do a series because that could be their Game of Thrones. It's funny because Black Cauldron's actually the second book in the series, I think. Then the Disney movie mashed up the first two books too, and like cut a shit ton of stuff out. So,
right.
If they went and redid the Black Cauldron, they could go and have the first season be the first book and have that whole establishment thing happen, and then like the last 10 minutes of the movie when he storms the castle, that's part of the second book, the Black Cauldron.
Yeah. So what are you saying then overall between the two?
between the two, I still go Black Cauldron probably.
Okay. So Black Cauldron does move on. All right. Next up, we have a woman who has yet to get her morning coffee because she touched a needle.
Okay. Okay. That's not the route I probably would assumed you would have went for Sleeping Beauty, but I'll take it.
I'm sorry. The woman that was roofied. Is that better? Versus a bunch of rodents in Australia.
Oh, okay. Oh, this becomes a hard one for me because
Rescuers Down Under.
Right, Jackie actually likes the Rescuers better. I like the Rescuers Down Under. I feel like it's more of an adventure movie, so it's a lot more fun to me.
Right. It's my wife had the same argument too with Rescuers and Rescuers Down Under. Number 2 is better. Just like Fievel Goes West is better than An American Tail.
American Tail, yeah. Again, I am more of a fan of Rescuers Down Under than I am of the Rescuers. I feel like the Rescuers is what's New Orleans, and you have the weird lady with the saggy ass tits versus them fighting, didgeridoos and fucking boomerangs and shit.
Correct. DT, these are all going to be kids' movies because they're Disney.
We are voting for the best Disney film, DT.
Yeah. I like that Say Wong thinks that the prince is badass when he's going to go rescue an unconscious woman and take her. I guess that's your thing.
He does fight a fucking dragon, though.
Yeah, but it's a dragon that was a person. That's not really a dragon.
Yeah. Not really a person. She's also a fae. So.
Correct. So you're saying Rescuers overall then?
I don't know, man. Rescuers Down Under was, again, a movie that I absolutely loved as a kid. The Albatross was way cooler in the second movie, too. Because Albatross in the first movie, he just shuffled them around and that was it. And he's actually kind of like a hero in the second movie.
Yes.
Rescuers Down Under versus Sleeping Beauty. And Sleeping Beauty's classic, Maleficent, is a badass villain.
AKA, essentially, women are evil in Disney.
It was...
Especially stepmothers.
It was the fucking 19...
Yeah. So I guess, Phil, it really comes down to what would you watch over and over again?
Oh, probably the Rescuers Down Under. So then, yeah, Rescuers Down Under is going to take it.
All right. So Rescuers Down Under moves on.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have a girl who just likes to do mushrooms and play croquet.
Yeah. And she has a cat named Dinah.
Yes. Who wants to follow the white rabbit and see how far it really goes. Versus the woman who essentially feeds kids heroin and tells them it helps medicine go down.
I never thought of it that way.
Remember, I'm weird.
I never would have thought to say that Mary Poppins gives kids heroin.
What'd she serve it in? A spoon.
It's true. She did serve it in a spoon. Oh, God. So good. So fucking good.
And there's a theory out there that makes me like Mary Poppins even more.
What is it?
she is the same alien entity that Pennywise the clown is. She
I've
just
heard
feeds. Yes,
I've heard that theory.
yes, I love that theory.
Yeah, she just she feeds on happiness versus feeding on fear, the way that that Pennywise does.
Yeah. But Alice in Wonderland is trippy as balls.
You know what's funny is if you go back and look at everything that is involved in all that, they say like, yeah, he wasn't on drugs or anything. What he was looking to do was create a absurd fantasy land for children. And when you translate it later on, it's like, yeah, this stuff does seem like it can like correlate with like drug use, but it's apparently that was not his intention whatsoever.
Sure it was.
No, Lewis Carroll was a very, very.
Oh, he's a very Christian person.
He was very Christian, but he was also a very well known teetotaler.
Yeah.
So he was very anti-drug, anti-alcohol. He didn't take any substances that altered the mind, but he came up with a story that was very mind-altering.
Are you saying he is straight edge?
He was apparently he was. He was straight edge before straight edge was a thing. Before the anarchists co-opted it.
Yes. All right. So what do you say then, Phil?
Oh, Lewis Carroll all the way. I love Mary Poppins. Don't get me wrong, right? But Alice in Wonderland, again, for the few stories that it does skip, like we don't get the Jabberwock, but I mean, apparently there was a scene in the movie that was made where she fights the Jabberwock.
Yes,
and they ended up taking it out of the movie overall. But like, I want to see that scene now. It's got to exist somewhere because it sounds like they animated it, but they didn't use it.
Correct. Yeah, it's deemed like too scary,
right,
for the kids.
The scene where she towards the end where she goes into like the like really strange, colorful room that has like a bunch of like weird like talking numbers and stuff.
Yes,
that's supposed to be a part of the scene where she fights the Jabberwock.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, a woman who dances with cartoon penguins moves on.
Oh.
Because she likes to get her chimney swept all day.
with an American that has a terrible, terrible Londoner accent.
Cockney accent, yeah.
That is the worst Cockney accent. Nothing against him. I love him to death, right? The dude to this day is still dancing and acting and doing all kinds of stuff as if he were still like, in his 20s.
Not 98, yeah.
Yeah, 98. So I mean, I can do nothing to respect the man for his work and what he does. But still to this day, the worst fucking Cockney accent in movie history.
Yeah. I think he single-handedly put down Americans doing British accents only to Cockney for a long time.
Hello, governor.
Exactly. All right. Next up, we have the guy who gets a rocket when he thinks of Paul Bettany's wife. For anyone who doesn't know, the Rocketeer. Versus just a bunch of hocus pocus.
Oh, that's a hard one, man. Come on. Both good movies. I just talked about it a minute ago about I had a light crush on Sarah Jessica Parker because of that movie.
Yes. As did I, so I love the Rocketeer, and they're remaking it.
Are they?
Yeah. Came out in like 1991.
I'm kind of excited for that.
That's
right.
But
it's supposed to be like a female Rocketeer in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going hocus pocus. So.
Yeah, you know what? Hocus Pocus is one of those movies that I pretty much watch. You know, like the rewatchability. I watch it every year. Rocketeer doesn't come on my mind until somebody mentions the Rocketeer.
Right.
Which it is a fun movie, and I mean, sadly, it doesn't really hold up that well.
I mean, isn't Billy Zane the bad guy? I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, they fight Nazis on Zeppelins. It's pretty good.
That is true. Yes, Say Wong, we know that's pre-Sex in the City, Jessica. Now you can tell us girls just want to have fun. It's pre-Sex in the City, Jessica Parker. Yeah, we know.
That's why we mentioned it the way we mentioned it. Like
Aaron Watson hates Hocus Pocus.
Aaron Watson hates Hocus Pocus?
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Why, Aaron? Why? What did James say? I just looked over and saw his name.
Amok. Was there a musical number in Rocketeer?
I don't think there was, actually.
There wasn't a chorus line?
I don't think there was in that movie, man.
I don't know. I probably haven't seen it since 1992. It's not on my to watch list. All right. Well, I think Hocus Pocus put a spell on us, so it's moving forward.
And honestly, it's like okay. When I was younger, I watched it because I liked Sarah Jessica Parker, but as an adult, I watched it because Bette Midler was badass.
I just watched it because that's what Sarah Jessica Parker used to look like.
I mean, still not taken away, Bette Midler was fucking badass in that movie.
Oh, yes. For sure. All right. Back to the top of the order. We have, it's like someone put his face in my ass and he constantly lied.
Wow. That is a line from Deadpool. I like it.
It is. While you guys were talking Deadpool and Wolverine, I was seeing Deadpool and Wolverine finally. So, versus a woman who just can't keep her shoe on her damn foot.
She can't keep her shoe on her goddamn foot.
Exactly. So Pinocchio versus Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Which has a cat named
Lucifer.
Yep.
Lucifer?
It is Lucifer.
No, but I'm saying the mice couldn't say Lucifer, so they would just say Lucifer.
Yes, the mice that has anal beads put onto his tail. Yes.
It's exactly what happens. There's no lie there. There's literally anal beads on his fucking tail.
Mm-hmm. 3 votes for Cinderella. Watson saying, I'm going to go against popular opinion and say I'm not a fan of Pinocchio. I mean, you're not a fan of...
Scared the shit out of most kids.
What's that?
That's a Pinocchio scared the shit out of most kids.
Because they turn into jackasses?
It's funny because like that scene, like kids are genuinely scared of that scene.
Yes. Wow. So what do you think, Phil?
Pinocchio versus Cinderella.
I mean, is Jimmy Stewart your conscience?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I'm saying Pinocchio because of the terrifying, island.
The terrifying island of the fucking donkey kids.
Yes. Now, if Cinderella had the Grimm fairy tale version where the stepsisters cut off their toes and heel and bleed into the shoe, that'd be much better. But that doesn't happen. Also, the shortest animated Marvel or Disney movie of all time.
Cinderella?
It's 57 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty short.
Yeah.
I think I go Pinocchio.
Yeah, it's just the two of us that voted for Pinocchio, so Cinderella's moving on.
I was going to say, because my argument is that Pinocchio became a part of Disney's entire lore.
Yeah.
Because like now Disney's official theme song is "When You Wish Upon a Star."
Correct. You wish to become a real boy and get away from that creepy old guy that's trying to make real children. With noses that just happen to grow. All right. Next up, we have the most unsanitary Italian man feeding dogs spaghetti versus the bare necessities.
Lady and the Tramp and the Jungle Book.
Yes.
I think I go Jungle Book. You know why I go Jungle Book immediately?
Because there's no sluts in it.
No.
Oh.
King Louis is one of my favorite characters of all time. Well, I'm the king of the jungle.
Wow. So many Jungle Books in the chat. And in Watson saying Lady and Tramp. Oh, say Watson Lady and Tramp. I have not seen either of these movies.
What?
Probably since the 90s.
Oh man, I thought you were saying you've never seen either of them. Like, how have you not seen these movies?
Because when I was a kid, I didn't like kids things. I mean, that's kind of how. I mean, and honestly, I've seen Jungle Book all the way through. I don't remember. But the Jungle Book does move on. Yes. I agree, say along. He says, I saw Tailspin. Yes, Tailspin was awesome.
We just recently released an interview with Len Smith, the guy who designed all the character or redesigned all the Jungle Book characters for Tailspin.
It's awesome. Where's Cujo on this list? Oh, James wanted him put down because he was foaming at the mouth. All right, next up we have, little alien creatures trapped on a ship with Pee Wee Herman, Flight Navigator, versus
I know you are, but what am I?
Versus the worst prince to be a servant for. Because you get turned into furniture. Because he was 12.
Do you think he JD Vances those couch?
Oh, easily. Easily. I mean, he's a beast. He definitely has a humping couch.
He's just JD Vancing the couches the entire time?
Mm-hmm.
That's a new from now on. That is the only way you can describe couch fucking is JD Vancing it.
Oh, yes. We have 2 votes for Flight Navigator. I'm going Flight Navigator as well.
I'm actually going for Beauty and the Beast.
You wanted that French maid tickler, didn't you?
Absolutely. Oh my God, yes, I did.
Yeah. Or you more of a Mrs. Pot type person?
No, definitely the French tickler.
Okay. How do you think Chip got that chip? Well, you see, he's abused by his parents and broke his arm right before he got transformed. All right, this is close. Aaron Watson saying that Belle is the best Disney princess. I'm sorry, sir. Princess Leia is the best Disney princess.
Ooh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong in any way, sir.
Let's see. I have to count out votes here. 3 for Navigator, and we have 3 for Beauty and the Beast. We are tied.
No.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. We're not tied. Sandra coming in with a Beauty and the Beast. Taylor saying Jasmine.
What?
I think he's saying Jasmine is the best Disney princess.
Oh, I was going to say, we're not even there yet, man.
Which is interesting. Because she's not a princess.
Was she not?
Sultans don't have princesses.
Yeah. But I mean, she is called Princess Jasmine by her father.
I mean, yes.
Now, also keep in mind, man, this is a Disney movie, and in no way, shape, or form resembles Scheherazade in any way.
What? What are you saying? That Steve from Full House was not born in the Middle East?
No.
Weird.
I mean, okay, if you go to the actual story of Aladdin, Aladdin's Chinese.
Right.
So Aladdin's not even Middle Eastern, he's Chinese. And the genie has unlimited wishes.
Well, I mean, you bring up a good argument. How do you get to the Taj Mahal and see fireworks so fast from Agrabah versus China?
True.
In one night. Disney calls Mulan a princess. They also call Pocahontas a princess, and she's definitely not a princess.
Yeah, Pocahontas was not a princess in real life. Pocahontas was a captive. Yes.
I mean, it seems like Mel Gibson to capture someone like that.
It seems like do. It tracks.
Sounds about right. All right, so Beauty and the Beast moves on. Now we're up to Princess Jasmine versus the Lion King.
Yeah, if we're gonna argue animated wise who the hottest princess was, yeah, I would say Jasmine.
I'm still going Princess Leia, Slave Leia to be specific.
I specifically said animated.
Okay.
So animated princesses, of all the animated princesses, Jasmine was the hottest.
Ariel.
Nah, I still say Jasmine.
Oh, you don't like fishtails?
It's not even that. It's she's a close runner up for me.
Yeah. Aladdin mostly because Robin Williams. Ooh.
He's not wrong.
The long fam cosplay. What about JTT? He was in all the magazines I had. I mean, my sisters had. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything. All right. So, what do you think, Phil? Aladdin or Lion King?
Okay. Aladdin or Lion King?
So if you want to watch two lions seductively mate, Lion King, singing with Elton John singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight."
When you put it that way,
yeah,
I want to watch lions fucking.
I mean, that's fair.
No, I think I do end up going Lion King. Ultimately, I love Aladdin. Aladdin is one of my favorite animated Disney movies, but Lion King, hands down, is my favorite animated Disney movie. So I think I'm gonna go Lion King.
Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely going Aladdin. Primarily because I was forced against my will to go see Lion King in theaters when it came out. So
the new one or the original one?
The original one.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Side note: Aladdin. Oh, not Aladdin. Sorry. Lion King was the first Broadway show I ever saw. My mom took me to go see it as a kid.
Oh.
And funny enough, the only other Broadway show I've seen since then was Aladdin with Jackie.
Mm.
And actually, I that stuck in my mind because the actor who played Jafar in the original animated movie,
yeah,
also played Jafar in the Broadway show.
Interesting.
And I thought that was the coolest thing. I met him at SACCon this past year,
and
he was like the coolest dude. Gave him all that, said like, kind of told him like it was a big deal to me. Talked to him for a minute, and he was down to come on the show. Never heard from him again.
Oh, he's Jafar. He's evil.
Yeah.
Now the two off-Broadway shows I have seen, you'll be surprised. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Into the Woods.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Don't.
All the Disney stuff, but if accurate to Grimm's fairy tales.
Oh, that sounds dope.
Yeah. And Sweeney Todd.
The
Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
Yes. I saw the ones that have blood in it, yeah. So. All right. Well, it's going to be Dancing Hippos versus Flying Elephants.
Dancing Hippo. So Fantasia versus
Dumbo.
Mm-hmm.
And Taylor says, sorry, JTT, you have to go with Robin Williams. I mean, JTT's still alive, Taylor. You still have a chance with him.
I heard he doesn't look all that good anymore.
So, what do you think, Phil?
Fantasia or Dumbo. So do we want racist crows or a bunch of fun shit in musical form?
Yes.
It also has Mischief Mickey.
Yes.
Mischief managed.
I mean, I agree, Sandra. Robin was national treasure. Still is.
Still is, yeah. I wish more of his stand-up was like available online because I would like to watch the shit out of all of it.
Oh yeah. This is a difficult one for me. Yeah. I'm gonna say Fantasia. Just because
I like
visually it's better in my opinion.
I like Jeff said in Technicolor.
Yes.
Okay, so do we want racist crows or Fantasia? I think I'm going Fantasia.
All right, chat. Let us know. Dumbo versus Fantasia. DT, we got you. Aaron saying the Tiny Terrace is biased because she's never seen Fantasia.
Well, she needs to watch Fantasia tonight.
Exactly. Wow. A lot of people are saying Dumbo.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprising.
Dumbo is moving on. I'm surprised by that one.
So am I. I wouldn't have expected everybody to go straight for Dumbo.
No.
But at least it would have been a little more challenging.
Yeah. Oh, Taylor's saying Fantasia, but yeah, Dumbo still unfortunately has his lucky feather. All right. Next up, we have venison.
Venison.
Versus eating a giant moon pie in your backyard. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I'm still going Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Bitch.
I mean, there's one scene in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids that still makes me sick to my stomach, and that is the falling into shit and piss and then having to do mouth resuscitate someone that pukes it up.
Gross.
It is. But visually, I think Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was better. I don't know if anyone's old enough to have been to the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids set when it was out. We were able to be like, everything was giant versions of it at Disney.
I was gonna say Disneyland had they had a stage show where you could be a part of it.
Yeah. So what are you going with, Phil?
Bambi versus Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I think I go Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
All right. Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. Yes, I remember that.
That's what it was. Honey, I Shrunk the Audience.
Yeah. Damn deer and control burns his hair. I mean, it looks like that Bambi's going to be feeding the family with some nice, fresh venison beef jerky.
Venison cutlets.
Yeah. Oh, venison jerky is amazing. I love it.
Yes, it is.
It's to the point where I don't know if you ever watch the beer butchers on YouTube. They're in Ohio, and they butcher things. And my oldest kid, they kill a deer, and then they show how to prepare the heart. My oldest is like, I want to eat deer heart. Where can we get deer heart? I'm like, I can't just go pick it up.
Like, Dad, I want deer heart. Like, you're gonna have to go fucking kill one.
Yes. Yeah, she's a carnivore, but you know, like I said, I raise my kids to watch the butchery of animals, know where food comes from, and they all love it. And none of them turned vegetarian either from it, which is weird.
That's also some fucking sociopath shit.
Yeah. It's fine. All right, so Honey, I Shrunk the Kid moves on. Next up is The Black Cauldron versus The Rescuers Down Under.
Ooh. All right, Black Cauldron versus the Rescuers Down Under. I go Rescuers Down Under because I think overall it's a better movie.
Mhm.
Black Cauldron moved on just because it was up against another semi horror kind of thing deal going on. But Black Cauldron doesn't really hold itself up on its own.
No.
The movie kind of it kind of does suck given that it came from a really good property. So whereas Rescuers Down Under is a movie that I can watch over and over and over again.
Yeah. I agree. Rescuers Down Under is definitely my pick. Most of these I haven't watched. Unless my kids watch it, so I generally don't sit there and watch Disney movies. So I know it's a shocker.
The guy who likes watching bad movies doesn't like watching Disney.
Mm-hmm. Only the bad Disney movies,
like the Black Cauldron.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like it though. Still,
like I said, the problem with the Black Cauldron is that 90% of that movie just contextually doesn't make sense. It is a fucking editing mess.
So I'm saying Rescuers Down Under, even though I've yet to see the sequel.
That was the sequel.
Correct.
The Rescuers is the original.
Yes. All right, so they move on.
You know what movie surprises me wasn't in there?
What's that?
Now that we're going through the second round right here.
Mm-hmm.
What was the Sherlock Holmes one?
The Great Mouse Detective.
Great Mouse Detective. I used to fucking love that movie.
I tried to. I realistically, if you haven't noticed, I spread through the decades of all Disney.
Yeah.
So I was picking some of the best movies of each decade to do it, and also putting in live action and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that gets hard because there was so much good shit that happened in the 90s. So
early to mid 90s, second half 90s, no one cares about. Quite honestly. All right. Next up, we have the witch herself, Mary Poppins, versus the Sanderson sisters. Witch versus witch. Who wins?
Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins.
Yes.
The Sandersons.
Yes. No surprise to anyone, my vote is the most spooky one. Hocus Pocus.
I was going to say Mary Poppins.
I mean, it's pretty terrifying.
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Heroin.
Spoonful of booger sugar makes the medicine go down.
See, I won't say Mary Poppins because Julie Andrews.
I mean, that is a good point. Julie Andrews is a fucking saint.
Yes, but Hocus Pocus has Doug Jones, so
and that's one of his original roles too.
Mm-hmm. So what say you, Phil?
I was already kind of thinking Hocus Pocus. I think I'm going to go Hocus Pocus.
All right. So really, only Say Wong is voting for Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
To move on. All right. We are getting through this Disney bracket.
We are.
All right. Well, next up, we have Cinder, Ella versus Jungle Book.
Ooh, Cinderella versus Jungle Book. I stan Jungle Book.
Mm. I'd agree. I'd say Jungle Book as well. Not that I probably watched Cinderella more than Jungle Book, but none of them have ever been by my choice. So one of those type deals.
I feel it.
I'm not even sure my kids have seen Jungle Book, quite honestly.
Really?
Yeah. It's just not like a flagship Disney property that is really even at Disney World anymore. I'm trying to think if there's ever anything Jungle Book related at Disney World when I was there. I don't think there was.
I don't think there is either. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean you couldn't sit there and go meet Mowgli, whatever his name is.
Mowgli.
Right? Mowgli. You can't go meet Mowgli. There's no just Black Panthers and cobras laying around for you to pet either. Weird.
I like to think in another life we made it.
All right, chat. We'll give you a little bit more time here. It is the Jungle Book versus Cinderella. I mean, this has been quite an interesting bracket.
It has been.
I'm just surprised by a lot of these choices that have been made. Like how no one moved on bed knobs and broomsticks. I mean,
that was also because James was on and he was pushing for who the fuck has ever seen this movie? Like a lot of people, bro.
Yeah, Murder, She Wrote, bitch. Oh, say Wong saying Cinderella. That being said, though, we have more votes for Jungle Book, so it's moving on. Oh boy!
Oh boy!
We have Agrabah versus France.
For France!
A small provincial town in France, nonetheless. Where Gaston eats the entire allotment of eggs for the entire village in one day.
You're not wrong. For France and all of my French butchers.
Exactly. What do you think, Phil? What are you voting for?
Aladdin.
Because you're also a street rat?
Yes.
But I don't buy that.
I don't buy that.
Oh yeah, definitely Aladdin for sure.
Yeah, hands down. I love Beauty and the Beast. Again, don't get me wrong, but I feel like not only is the action better in Aladdin, but is like it's that movie that caught more of my attention as a kid. But I did love Beauty and the Beast, and I still do. Again, I love Gaston. Gaston is like my favorite character.
As someone pointed out earlier in the chat, Aladdin, some of the hardest fucking video games, the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
Aladdin and
Lion King.
Yeah.
I beat both of them at one point.
Yeah, Lion King was they created an entire genre of video games because of how far Prima Games and fucking the spoiler magazines, like the magazines that helped you beat the game, were created because of that game.
Well, the Lion King was just because of that, like you had to swing on the hippo tails and go through the monkey maze and roar at them and put them different ways.
Right.
Aladdin had its own tunnel level from Battletoads, but it was escaping the Cave of Wonders,
Right.
which was hard as shit. God, those were hard games. All right, let's see if we can't finish up these last two of this round. Next up, we have Dumbo versus Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Dumbo versus Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, easily. It's funny how far the live actions have been making it in Disney movies.
Yeah.
So I also try to throw in a good chunk of live action into this. So it wasn't just going to be all animated Disney, because let's face it, there's a lot more than 32 Disney movies for them to fit into a bracket. So unless people start buying us more tacos, we can get the better bracket builder.
All right, so this is where I'm going to stop for the day on this. There's already a lot going on with this. So, like, for example, you can't really like spin it right now, but if you spin this piece, like the whole legs come out on this, and then on this top piece, there's like a little thing that comes out here. So I'm sure it's all like landing gear and stuff.
Huh.
But I mean, it's a Concorde Jet, so the thing's already fucking massive.
Right.
You can already see like how big this thing is starting to get.
Yeah.
I finished 6 bags today.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I got through a lot.
Yeah. All right. Well, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids moves on. So we have 3 or 4 more rounds of this Disney bracket before we get back into the marvelous Summer of Mutants.
Right.
The hot girl Scott Summer.
Hot girl Scott Summer. Oh man. Where are we on time? Oh, it is 8 o'clock exactly. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for coming on. I had a good time at the beginning of the show by myself until James showed up and started helping with the bracket, and then Graveyard killing it like he always does. Especially with all of the guess what movie I'm talking about shit, because that is the best. I still can't get over Mary Poppins gave kids heroin.
Oh, easily. Hands down.
But because of that, ladies and gentlemen, Graveyard, let everybody know where they can find you and have all the fun with the grave potting out at night.
Yes, I'm Graveyard, co-host of the Mostly Pod Out at Night, Mostly podcast. Pod.
Mostly.
You can follow us and everything we do at all social media at Pod Out at Night. Make sure to check out Conversations in the Void. We just had a awesome writer on last night who's about closer to your age, Phil, who's writing short stories and scary stories to tell in the dark versions of things.
Ooh.
And in 2 days, we're having a very special episode of Conversations in the Void where we have John D. Hancock, the creator and writer of the original Jaws 2. Crap, I can't think of the other stuff. I'm bad at this.
He's
Prancer,
movies, man.
Prancer, Bang the Drum Slowly, which was, Robert De Niro's first movie. So make sure to check all that out, and make sure to check out Horror Dads Productions, where we are doing new and great things. We are writing a new script next weekend to work on it, and we're going to start pitching it. And stay tuned for more information for States Unknown, because that's becoming more and more reality with a pitch deck currently being built out for it.
So excited for this.
Yes. So make sure to check that out. And you'll see me here every Thursday when I don't have to parent sometimes.
When I don't have to be a dad.
And you'll see me harassing Phil in the chat and doing all the stuff to make sure Tangia is working for him.
Oh my god! So the stuff that we do on Tangia is ridiculous as it is, but it's like, you know what's funny is Aaron Watson is the only one that actually like pays for stuff because he figured out that there's so much more when you go to the paid side, and he will like do like voices that we don't normally see, and it's great.
Well, I mean, you can join us every Monday where I have Nick Cage pitch at least one movie.
Oh my god, the Nick Cage pages, the pitches from Nick Cage are always the best.
Yes.
Well, of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you hold on, where's my shit? Right there. Boom. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to connect with us, you can connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's not X. It'll never be X. Shut up, Elon. It's Twitter. Twitch, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Discord, MySpace, Vine, GeoCities, Friendster, Second Life, AIM, Farmers Only, Christian Mingle, OnlyFans. It's only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet and handles. He has rescinded us using that, so we're still putting the pictures up, even though he can sue us now for using his foot likeness. The beard, and of course, Jameez's glasses. Just
you can't forget seductively placed throw pillows on couches.
Seductively placed throw pillows. The kind of pillows that make you want to fuck a couch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Our number one patron, JD Vance. All right, so all at distance nerding. And of course, if you'd like to shoot us an email of any kind, or that kind of whole dealy deal thing, if you'd like us to break up with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, pet, schoolyard bully, annoying neighbor, just tell us how much you enjoy us, hate us, or wish the internet would consume us and spit us out at the feet of the witches, not Sanderson, but the ones that are in bed knobs and broomsticks. You can send us an email at dist ensnerding at AOL.com, and we will read it live on air. If you ever send us an email, yeah,
we'd be oh so happy.
We would be very happy if you guys just send us emails. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us. It is now time for the dance party. We will see everybody next on Monday, where I continue Mad Max. Let's do this. The only real Disney princess.
Distance.
He's also used to pegging.
He is. I know pegging is new for Disney. It's not new for me. Oh. See him right there. Where's my finger? Right there it is. Ah.
He's Marvel Jesus, aka MJ for short. I like me.
And the next star of the Pirates of the Caribbean films.
Yes. Captain Jack Sparehole.
That's exactly what his name would be.
Oh, easily.
Jack Sparehole.
Yeah.
We'll see everybody next week.